Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony Fit Kicks, man, and today I'm gonna bring you a little review of the Spawn Mobile. This is one of my favorite like toys when I was a kid, man. The Spawn Mobile, because me and my brother, we had the Spawn Mobile, the Spawn Alley. We had like every single Spawn action figure. We had every single Spawn action figure. But it's a long story into what happened to all our figures, whatever the case may be. But these are some figures I've got recently. Actually, my sister got me this, man. Shout out to my sister. She got me this Spawn Mobile for Christmas. She actually got me this guy too. Him again. I had him when I was a kid, but I got his cape and stuff and everything downstairs. But yeah, you know, the original Spawn that Spawn is remaking for his Kickstarter program. I think that Kickstarter program is very unique because he's taking out the middleman, which is the the stores. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, a lot of stores that would carry Spawn, like KB Toy Stores and Toys R Us, they don't exist no more. I know me and my bro, man, we'll go in KB Toy Stores, Toys R Us. That was like our favorite place to go as kids, man. Like I remember when Spawn came out with the Wet Works figurines, things of that nature, man. Man, I used to, man, that was the days, man. But anyway, let me get back into this review. Yeah, this is the Spawn Mobile. Yeah, man, I believe it came out in 92, 93-ish. I probably gotta look at the box or the comic book down there to see when it came out. But it's pretty cool, man. It comes with stickers. I didn't put the stickers on there because it's so old. I don't know even if the stickers have any, stick to it anymore to stick to the mobile. So I haven't tried to put them on there yet. I'm gonna wait and see. And you put the chain, as you can see on the let me just show you. But right here, you can see on the box. Let me zoom out. It's like well, let me get him out the way real quick. Yeah, that's how it looked with the stickers on there, all the little accessories and things of that nature on there. Yeah, it comes with a comic book. It's a comic book it comes with, man. I actually still have this comic book. It's just very torn up, very aged. And in the comic book, Spawn is fighting a guy named Overkill. Overkill was one of my favorite characters too. I used to love his figures, the figurine he had. He's fighting Overkill, and it's another character that he fights named Trimmer. Trimmer was one of my favorite characters as well. This is a comic book it comes with. You know, the early Spawn figures, the first ones, I believe they all came with comic books. The Spawn, the medieval Spawn, the Spawn Mobile. I think the Spawn Alley came with a comic book as well. And what else? The Violator came with a comic book. I believe the Clown came with a comic book and things of that nature. Some of these parts are kind of rough because it's just so old. So like when you put it down and bring it up, you really have to be kind of careful that you don't break it. This extends out. A little machine gun. See? You gotta be careful that you don't break it. You got some little rocket launchers right here. Now, all the accessories, like I said, they're all in here. I just haven't put it together yet because, like I said, once again, it's just a very old set, man. Yeah, but I believe, well, let me look at the comic book. I believe this came out in 92. It's made in China. Actually, it came out in 1994. Yeah, man. But this, bro, when I tell you, man, I used to love this thing when I was a kid, dude. The Spawn Alley, man. It's kind of funny because you really think about it, the Spawn Alley was more like the Spawn Alley to me was almost like a dollhouse for boys, man. If you really think about it, man. Man, it's kind of funny, but like but the Spawn Alley was so cool, man. You know. Yeah, the box is very old as well. The box is kind of crumbling a little bit after when I took the figure out, man. Yeah, man, but Spawn, man, it's just, yeah, man. Oh yeah, what you guys like? Oh yeah, like I was talking about earlier with Spawn doing the Kickstarter, man. Are any of you guys getting the, you know, doing a Kickstarter to get the original figure remade? I think you can donate like 40 and you get a figurine that's supposed to be shipping in like November and things of that nature. And I think it's a very wise business move of Todd McFarlane, man. You know, cutting out the middleman. I think it's a very wise business move, man. Like I said, it's of this guy. Because he came and when he came out, it was one, he had a hamburger face. I believe one, he had the Al Simmons face. And they're redoing them, man. It's gonna be pretty dope. And I don't. It's not gonna be a statue. I believe it's gonna be like, you know, a plastic toy, whatever the case may be, with little points of articulation here or there. But I think it's dope, man. I think a lot of people can learn from that too, man. You can fund your own projects, man. Have little campaigns, take donations, man. There's nothing wrong with taking like donations or doing your own thing, man. Stepping outside the box. I feel like we live in a new paradigm, a new world, and everything is gonna switch, man. And everything, and Todd McFarlane is pretty much preparing for that switch, even with comic books, man. He knows that comic book sales are not gonna be there because everybody are developing new habits right now. If you was into comic books, now you're probably playing video games. That's the easy and more accessible. And when you develop new habits, you don't really get back into your old habits. Like me, I have a certain type of habits I have of like, you know, when I get into like certain type of I'm trying to, my mind ain't thinking right, but when I get into certain things that I'm into, like far as like, you know, I'm into shoes, but every now and then I get out of shoes and I get back into it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm into I'm into collecting figures. Sometimes I get out of figures. Sometimes I'll sell figures. I really don't regret it when I do things like, say, if I sell my figures, I'll just kind of start over because I don't believe in accumulating of a lot of things. The accumulation. I believe in moderation. You know, I mean, it's other things I'm into too. You know what I'm saying? You dig? You know, and then I draw. You know, drawing is just something I'm just into, I guess. I'm gonna show you one thing I'm working on. It's Baby Yoda. I'm not finished. I actually was doing this for somebody who's actually paying me to do it. I have another one. It was two they wanted me to do. The other one is downstairs. But like, yeah, man. Once you get out of a habit, you go into a new habit, man. It takes you longer to get back into that habit. And Todd McFarlane is aware of that, and he's trying to, you know, make sure that it's still a place for comic books in the new world, because people don't really realize that this coronavirus is going to shift the paradigm of the world, man. The paradigm of the world will be different after the coronavirus. Nothing will be the same. The way people interact, the way people do things, the way people travel, the way people gather in groups, it will be different, man. So the best thing now is to prepare for the change, man. Start brainstorming, start doing things, man. You know, doing things different, changing your business model, just changing everything. You know, even like, I think Todd McFarlane they want to make comics like him, and I forgot who else that he's working with. They want to make comics, you know, digital, you know, because we're going into the digital world, man. We're already in the digital world. This is the new paradigm. This is going to be the coming of the paradigm shift to like a whole new level, man, where you're going to have to change. You're going to have to adapt, man. You know, it's kind of like in like just in life in general, you know what I'm saying? Like how certain animals survive because they adapt to the temperatures, they adapt to the change, while other animals die off, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to survive the new world that's coming, you got to change up your whole business model, your business strategies, and things of that nature. And like me, I'm trying to, you know, get into business little maneuvers myself. There's already certain things that I'm kind of doing right now, but there's certain things that I want to, even me, I want to help design. I want to design action figures, man. I believe I have my imagination is very vast, and you know, I forgot the guy's name I watch, but he does graphic design, and I kind of you know, study his techniques and things of that nature, because I was doing some graphic design classes online at GCU. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, man, you can like really teach yourself graphic design. Everything is self-taught now. That's the way the world is gonna be, man. I know certain things you have to go to school for. You have to you know, do certain things and get accredited by going to school. But there's certain things, man, that you can do yourself. We live in a world where you don't, like, a lot of people like to accredit people that went to school. You know, I'm not trying to talk down on, you know, people that went to school, you know what I'm saying? But some of these people, you know, they don't even continue their education after school. They just went to school, learned something, that was that. Well, things change. Nothing stays the same. Like, look at technology. It constantly updates. It constantly changes. So that means your mind have to change. You can learn the same thing the same stuff that somebody went to school for, you can learn yourself. I taught myself how to draw. I never went to drawing school. I never took drawing classes. Nothing of that sort. I taught myself how to draw. And occasionally what I do now, I watch videos of artists and them showing their different techniques. Like, I have my own technique of shading. And believe it or not, my shading technique actually came from reading comic books, Spawn comic books. Because I think I draw a lot like Todd McFarlane, you know. But you can teach yourself just so much, man. But anyway, man, I'm rambling. I'm kind of getting off the subject of the review, man. But anyway, man, yeah, this is the Spawn mobile, man. And yeah, man, let me take the camera up a little bit. Yeah, man, but yeah, it's a Spawn mobile, dude, and it's pretty dope. I ain't show you the other side with the, yeah, that's a dope side right there. So you got the change. It's pretty dope, man. Spawn mobile, man. And everybody, man, get ready for the change. Do what you have to do, man, because the world is finna change and you have to adapt, man. Anyway, man, it's your boy Tony Fit Kicks, man. I just thought I'd bring you a quick video. Actually, it wasn't too quick, but a review of Todd McFarlane's Spawn mobile. Yeah, man, I'll let your boy Tony Fit Kicks, man. Get at me. Yes, sir. Let's go.